What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with our Smallville series, and we are on to episode 18 of season 1. So we are real close to the end now. I believe there's only about 3 episodes left, give or take. So we're getting right close to the end of season 1, and I'm really excited to get into it. I can't wait to see what this episode's about. Now, I didn't check out the title of this episode this time, because in the last one it gave me a minor spoiler, if you will, but still, I don't want to know anything about the episode. I want to go into it completely fresh and completely raw, so you guys can see my fresh reaction. But yeah, I'm really excited. I enjoyed the previous episode with the antagonist and the Reaper, but I won't discuss that too much. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be in my reactions playlist on my channel, and I highly recommend you do because I really enjoyed it. But without further ado, let's jump into this reaction and see what we think. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we're following a bee. Why are we following a bee for? School elections. We got a class president coming out.
The election hasn't even started yet.
Well, she knows the most about student government. She's worked her way up. She's more of a worker than a leader.
Ouch. How do you know? I mean, I say that, but you might know her very well.
Elections aren't about merit, they're about popularity.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I imagined was going to happen.
That cheerleader and president of the drama club. That definitely
likely going to be the one that gets it.
To see her not reaching for reasons to hate her.
The PD got a little crush.
For the record, I plan on running photos and bios of all the candidates.
Hey, Chloe, what about the editorial?
Who cares? No matter what she says,
They're asking her on the spot. I hope she doesn't get it.
If you want to avoid the pain and humiliation of losing, drop out now.
Oh god, she's so stuck up. Oh my god, what is that? Is that the bees? Have they followed him home? Why are they following him for? What's wrong with them? There's another one in his medicine cabinet. It stung him. What's gonna happen? Ooh. I wonder what's gonna happen. These bees obviously have something special about. Could they be infused with kryptonite? Could they be kryptonite bees? Bee kryptonites, I was about to say. Kryptonite bees. Is this going to be like Bug Boy 2.0? What is going on? Oh my god, is there going to be a bee that comes out of a sink? Oh my god, there's loads of them. Why would you scream? Why would you have your mouth open in any way, in any point of that scenario? Even if you want to scream on the inside, you do not open your mouth. All those bees just flew straight into that guy's mouth. He's dead, surely. Died to like 1,000 stings. Why were the bees attacking him, though? I love that shot between Lex and whoever it was fencing. That's so good. I think it was Lex and his dad, wasn't it? Those two fencing in their house.
That's gotta be my all-time worst nightmare.
Question is, how'd they get into Paul's bath?
Over 100 stings.
Environmental Protection is sending out a team from Metropolis to
Could it be? This might sound weird, but could that girl, the popular one, could she have done it? Or could the other one have done it? Because he's one of the people going for the class presidency, right? So it's got to be one of the other candidates. But how have they controlled the bees?
Anyway, there's a new candidate on the horizon.
Clark Kent?
What have you done?
I see a big future.
No way, definitely not.
Clark, you've got the whole package. Looks. Did I mention the perks of power?
You know, if it was such a great gig, why didn't you run?
The power behind the throne.
I'm the power behind the
The
throne.
one who makes it all happen.
Pete Ross, the kingmaker.
Exactly.
We wonder why our politicians aren't great leaders.
He certainly is the man behind the king right now, the man behind the throne. He has been for the entire series. They're all chanting for him. Come on, Clark, you gotta do it. You gotta run. Clark Kent for class president. Lex just cruising. So, for some reason, I feel like it's a setup for him. It just seems very odd. The make, the way the woman's dressed.
A red Mustang with engine trouble.
What are you doing?
Okay, no, maybe not.
I'm intrigued. What do you mean?
She's a reporter, isn't she?
If I toss these into the woods, you really are gonna need a tow truck.
She came for Lex. It was a setup.
Just listen. I want to write an article about you. But you're either dismissed as a wild child playboy or the spoiled son of Lionel Luthor. But the journal is not a tabloid. It's well respected. It could really help change your image.
Yeah, but she's blackmailing. Not blackmailing. She's manipulating him. I knew it was a setup. It was too obvious. The car was too good. She looked too good. It was just so obvious. I knew it. I'm so glad I clocked onto that.
Greatness, others are dragged into it, kicking and screaming.
Clark, you've never shown any interest in student government?
Don't worry, it's just a gag.
I think she might be the one that... I think she might have caused those bees to go for that guy. I think it might be her.
A pre-election bash with a band and catering.
It's either her or Felice, right? And Felice would be the obvious one.
About tightly wound. Right after I'm elected head cheerleader. Clark Kent for president?
Hey! No, you're not. You're becoming the class president.
Hey. Well, nobody's saying you have to run.
Remember, quitting's a very hard habit to break.
Tell me about it. I love Clark's parents. I love Jonathan and Martha.
I have tried coupons, price cuts, even ads in the ledger. So far, nothing's worked.
He's an investor. I'm sure he can help.
Besides, this is my battle to win or lose, and I am determined to win.
I respect it, Lana. Fight your own battles.
I can see it on your face how upset you get every time you think somebody's being mistreated.
Clark Kent for president.
Hey, I need it. I need to see Clark Kent as the class president.
You mean the fact that it's been practically empty the last 2 weeks? She's doing an admirable job.
How good is he at pool? I want to play Lex.
On its own feet.
We could at least stop by and show some solidarity.
You're already working for your constituents. You want some advice?
Perfect class president.
You don't need my method. You'll win on your own terms.
Competition's pretty stiff.
The man of tomorrow is forged by his battles today.
The man of tomorrow is forged by his battles today. I love it.
That's my slogan?
No! Man of tomorrow is going to be a slogan. That's sick. The man of tomorrow. I love it. I love that.
Kind of presumptuous, don't you think?
I like it.
I thought you were bagging this whole election.
Man of tomorrow. Very catchy.
Thank you.
Of course he had a change of heart. Who inspired him to have that change of heart?
So debate. Oh yeah, and not to mention the whole student privacy issues with the locker searches. Okay, well, I think the man of tomorrow needs to get a platform for today.
Okay.
Jesus, Chloe just blew his world up. Look at all those, look at all those badges covering Pete.
But what am I gonna say in my speech?
I don't know. I don't just see you at lunch. We can canvas the cafeteria.
I don't do speeches, I do meet and greets. I definitely think it's her that's the villain. Yeah, why are the bees following her? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I thought it was her. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is the popular chick. Maybe it is the popular girl. I didn't think it would be. Oh, no, it is her. It is her.
Not now. I have work to do.
How does she control them? Oh my god, it made a face. It made her face. That's so creepy. I'm so deeply offended by that. That was so weird.
My mom's addicted to Discovery Channel. I haven't started working on it yet. I even got invited to parties this weekend.
I can't believe
Clark Kent going to a party. I couldn't imagine it.
Edition.
No. I'm not done proofing it yet. It's not even done.
Come on, I've been correcting your comma issues since your first laptop.
What? Oh no. Oh no. That's why she didn't want him to read it.
It's nothing personal.
I understand, Chloe.
I think I understand Chloe voting for somebody else on her morals, but I think she should have told Clark before we read it. And I don't think it's fair to blame him for that because he always fact checks her work.
For school, I don't know.
This is just a pit stop.
Figure that's the last step before I institute topless waitressing.
Boy, I hope he fails miserably.
Oh, I really want her to implement that as well. As long as Lana's the one working behind the bar, I'm happy.
The owner stopped by earlier. He said that he was making it his mission to run this place into the ground.
Why does everyone over 40 quote The Godfather?
I don't know, but it's really annoying.
I was just about to say that as well. Like, everybody who tries to mean any type of business quotes The Godfather.
Maybe I could help you with that. Come by tomorrow night. We can work on it.
You sure you have enough time?
Look around.
Hey, Lana's actually...
I think I can squeeze you in.
Lana's actually going to help Clark.
As an investor, you have to know when to cut your losses.
So what do you suggest I do?
Be willing to get your hands dirty. To quote The Godfather, it's time to go to the mattresses.
Quoting The Godfather again. Hell of a movie, though. Couldn't recommend it enough. Now they've got loads of badges. Look at all these stupid badges, man.
Trust me, that's not gonna happen.
That's because these
And that's
drones
why.
wouldn't know a qualified candidate if they saw one. It's like a hive with two queens. Well, if you knew anything about
hive
nature,
with two
you'd realize one
queens.
always-
You're a freak.
But just remember, I did ask nicely.
I find it interesting that this is what made her snap as well, because I assume she had the abilities with the bees longer than just this episode.
My day.
Thank you, Mr. Luther.
So it's surprising that this is what made her use her powers to snap at people.
So you can imagine how appreciative I'd be. Tell me, Lex, would you say my chances are above average or below?
I would have to say above average for me.
I paid for an hour.
That's what you get from taking over from his masseuse. Oh, is that the that popular girl's car? Felicia, I think her name was. She gonna be in there with like loads of bee stings all over her body or something? Oh no. What's about to happen? Yeah, it is her. It's her car. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting maybe her skin to be all like bloated or whatever, like inflamed and what the fuck?
Part, it's actually kind of fun.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Hey,
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
she was stung way worse than Paul. She's in a coma.
She's in a coma. At least she's alive. I thought she'd be dead.
I think we've moved past coincidence.
What do you think's going on? You think because of that, she's somehow controlling them?
Oh, so that's how. She got stung by a whole hive of bees and they obviously grown some sort of attachment to her. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the kryptonite. That'd be cool.
I just heard about Felice.
Oh no, now she's about to threaten Clark.
I won't get into a good college. You have other activities. This is my...
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I have my own reasons to see this through.
I get the pressure of parents being a lot, but...
I just find it interesting that a swarm of bees would attack two candidates in this election. My thoughts are somebody's behind it.
You pull it to her now. I don't know, will that make her want to attack him even more, or will that put her off a bit because he's onto her?
Lana, I know you're having a tough time, but I really think it's amazing what you've done with the place.
My dream was to restore the old theater completely.
Just not The Godfather.
Godfather's got to be played there. Especially if Clark wins.
What if their dreams come crashing down?
Oh,
Nothing's crashing down around you, Lana, not while I'm here.
Thanks, Clark.
oh, oh! She's going to attack Clark and Lana. I hope nothing happens to Lana.
It's coming from over there.
Oh, the bees are coming through. The bees are here. It's the bees. They're in the vents. Look how many of them there is. There's so many bees. Oh, is he killing them all? Go on, Clark. That was smart. Wow. Talk about thinking on your feet. Oh no, he's iced everything though. He's iced the entire room. Oh no.
I still can't believe you didn't get stung.
Oh, Lana did get stung.
The insurance forms are gonna hurt worse than the stinger. There's Nell.
I had a really
Good old Nell coming to pick up Lana.
Well, if I were in her position, I probably would have done the same. And she endorsed the person who she thought was most qualified. You said you believed in your friends.
To believe in Chloe.
Right.
Yeah. See, I don't think either one of them's at fault. I don't think it was fair for Clark to read it how he read it. I think Chloe should have told him, but then I don't blame Chloe for making that decision. Like, I see both of their sides completely. They just need to talk.
Thanks. I could have warned you, though. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite part either.
Now kiss and make up and get together.
The only thing constant has been you. Glad for that, Chloe.
No.
Me too.
But she's in love with you, Clark. You don't understand. As nice as that is to hear for her, it's probably just as painful.
How's she controlling them?
The queen mandibular pheromone.
The queen mandibular pheromone.
How do they account for the miracle recovery?
They don't. There's gorge.
That's the deepest crater in town.
Yeah.
So it did happen with the meteorite. Okay.
And they're helping her make Smallville High her own personal hive.
We better find her.
Neither
Oh
will
my
she.
God.
Bees are only loyal to a point.
The
Once she
killer
controls
bees
the
and the
bees
killer
as well.
queen bee. Okay, we're back at the salon.
Somewhere private.
Lately, this has been.
She looks hot in that suit. You can't say she doesn't. God damn. I like me a good businesswoman.
I think people are gonna see you in a whole new light.
Draft.
Where'd you get that?
I have my sources.
Fair and accurate.
It's a hatchet job. You twisted everything I said.
Oh my God.
Unlike your whore at the Inquisitor, I'm not for sale. Goodbye, Lex.
Damn, she played him.
Thanks for being my first.
No, don't worry. He's gonna be your last too with the way he's looking right now. You should not have kicked the hornet's nest with Lex. Oh my God, she's at Clark's farm. She's in the farmhouse. She's in the barn. No.
You, wanted to see me?
Oh, he invited her there.
That's why you lured me here. What were you gonna do, Clark?
Throw you through a wall. Kill all your bees.
Teaching you that politics is all about sacrifice.
It looks like he's trying to have a shit.
What about your mother?
Oh my God, she's so sick. This girl needs to be locked in a mental asylum. Get her gone. We don't need Martha getting hurt by no killer bees. No, the kryptonite bees, they're after her. Come on, Martha, start running. Start running or start driving that tractor. Do whatever you need to do. Yeah, at least she got off the tractor. Come on, Clark. Super speed. Oh my God, they're so close. Look at the way she's like falling back. I can't help but laugh at that. That's not secure though, is it?
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. I've never seen bees attack like that. Where do you think they went?
As long as they're not inside, that's all you need to worry about right now.
What about your mom?
My mom's fine.
And just remember, if you try and stop me, I'll be in front of an auditorium full of people and you...
Oh my God, now she's threatening people that have absolutely no role in it.
My parents told me there are two kinds of people in this world, leaders and followers, and they expect...
Stop the bees.
I didn't tell them to come back.
Oh my God, she's lost control of the bees. The bees are attacking her now. Did that hormone wear off then? Oh my God, there's fuel canisters in there as well, gas canisters. Is that not going to kill her? Oh my God. I was not expecting that. I did not expect... I thought they were going to have to run out of there because it was going to blow. I didn't think he was going to blow it up. Wow. I can't believe he saved her. Wow. So with now her being incapacitated, does that mean Clark wins presidency by default? Oh no.
Candidate, and I got caught up in the whole popularity rush.
Well, my candidate may have won, but my friend lost. I'm really proud of you tonight, Clark.
There we go. She's being there for her friend. Hey, Lex is here as well.
A rival coffee house has had several health department violations they've been trying to cover up. So Chloe had a reporter friend look into it.
Very creative. I'm impressed.
She did her due diligence and it paid off.
Hey, sorry about the election.
Now we get a bit more Clark and Lex.
I'm not destined to be a politician.
You don't need to be an elected official to change the world, Clark. Someday I'd like to be president.
Could you imagine Lex Luthor as the president? That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Miss Castle.
Oh, she showed back up to Lex's place. Oh, Lex invited her.
But I had to hear this. You don't mind if I...
She always looks good though, don't she?
I work there.
We don't know the same people. Or you could show up to work tomorrow and walk into a corner office.
Lex is so smart.
What are you going to tell him when he finds out you killed the article? I've never insulted your intelligence. Don't insult mine.
I'll tell him I got an offer I couldn't refuse.
It was so obvious. I love how smart Lex is. I love it. Oh my god, man. Lex just gets himself out of everything. I absolutely love it. And he plays it in always the perfect ways. The exact way that's going to work.
Yep. Sorry we couldn't talk more at the town, but it was packed.
Oh, look better that way.
What are we ending on then? We got a bit more Clark and Lana.
Yeah. Not that anyone will ever hear it.
Now?
Now?
Right now?
Speech, 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 speech.
Speech, 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 speech. Oh my god, look how happy she is to hear it.
I win or lose, so I hope that my worthy running mates will work along which ones. That's close.
Oh man, I wanted to hear all of it. I was trying to listen then, I was hoping I could hear all of it, but that was a cool ending. I like that. Cool episode again. I'm guessing this is the ending. I shouldn't jump the gun. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, really cool ending again. I really enjoyed it. I like the antagonist of the episode, the killer bees. That was an interesting dynamic that were affected by kryptonite. I thought that was really fun. I like that. Sorry guys, I just had a bit of a malfunction in my brain. I'm just trying to think about what we had happen. I like the antagonist. I can't remember her name. Was it? God. You have Felicia, but that was the popular girl. Was it Amy? I might be wrong, but I thought she was really interesting. I'm surprised that it took her this long to use her abilities, unless did they become dormant? Were they dormant for so long and they only just recently surfaced? Or did they surface from the minute that she got stung, which I imagine is what happened, because it's related to the meteorites. So she had that ability for so long and she never used it for anything else, and what broke her was running for the student presidency and the pressure from her parents, which I find quite interesting. But I also like that when they broke her, she broke. She broke in every conceivable way. It was just a domino effect of getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And there was no remorse. There was no leeway in going back. I really enjoyed that. I really like that. I like Clark in this episode quite a lot. I thought Tom Welling took quite a shine in particular. I liked his run-in for the presidency. I liked the dynamics he had throughout the episode with like Lex, Lana, Chloe, Pete. I thought Pete finally had a bit of a role. Again, it's not a major one, but at least he's done something of significance in this episode, and he's played a part throughout it, rather than just popping in like a scene at the start or a scene at the end. I'm very appreciative of that. we finally got to see a little bit more of it. And I like that line. I feel like that, honestly, I feel like that was a improv from the actor saying I'm the man behind the throne, because it really feels like he may have so much going on behind the scenes of Smallville, but he's not in the main center of attention and you barely notice him. So I really like that line. I thought that was fun. I liked the spanner that got thrown into Chloe and Clark's relationship throughout the episode as a small subplot. I really enjoyed that because I saw both of their sides completely on what was going on, and I just felt bad for both of them. Like, I understood it, and I could appreciate it. I understood why Clark was offended, Chloe being such a good friend to him, that her picking somebody else would obviously hurt him. And I can also understand Chloe's point of view of she is, she's a I don't want to say a public figure because we're talking about high school, but she's an important figure in terms of, like, she runs the newspaper and she's the chief editor and stuff. And she is a journalist. She does all this reporting. She has a lot of high morals. So, like, she doesn't want to sabotage her morals just because her friend is running for the presidency, especially when she spoke to him previously. He didn't even have any of those problems that are supposed to be addressed by the class president in his head. Like, he didn't have any resolutions or any answers. He didn't even have an opinion on it for himself at that time. So I can see why she went a different way. I think it was horrible for Clark to read it rather than her speak to him and tell him. But again, I think that's just one of those ones where it was unfortunate timing. She probably would have told him had she had a bit more time. I just think it was an unfortunate scenario, but I liked it. I liked the subplot of that story. It's very relatable, very real, and I like that they came to a nice conclusion at the end between them. I liked Lana this episode. She wasn't a main character in it, but I liked her subplot as well. Getting a little bit more dirty to try and keep the Talon open. I liked the references to The Godfather. I thought they were great. I really enjoyed Lex giving her a bit more motivation. I like that Lex seems to give her a little bit of motivation when she needs it in certain areas, like when it was to keep the Talon in the first place, and now it's to keep it running. Like, he always gives her those little pushes, tells her what she needs to do, and then she goes off and does exactly what she needs to do, which is really good. And he doesn't tell her exactly, but he does it subtly, like he hints at it, which I appreciate. I really like that dynamic as well. I like their relationship. It's quite interesting. Got a little bit of screen time with Martha in this episode as well, which was quite nice, and Jonathan, not too much, but it was nice to see them being enthusiastic for Clark running for the presidency rather than not being able to, because he's always had to take a step back from things like sports and stuff because it would use his abilities and out him, or he could hurt someone. So I like to see them enthusiastic for him and trying to push him to do something that could potentially make him happy. I think that was really sweet. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Oh, actually, yes, I am missing something. I'm missing the reporter that came into the episode from Metropolis to work for Lex's dad. I thought that was a really cool subplot. I liked how they did her to begin with. I liked how they introduced her into the series. I thought that was really good. I love the setup of it, and I like it was inconspicuous. I just had a feeling from the second I saw her, which is kind of by chance in a way, but like I just sort of knew in my heart. But I liked how she was introduced. I liked the plot of her trying to lie to Lex, manipulate the truth in terms of saying this article's going to be about him, it's going to big him up, trying to put her foot in the door, and then finding out that it was a complete slander piece on him and trying to tear him down. I thought that was brilliant, and I love the way Lex played it at the end by actually giving her a promotion, but it also acknowledges that if somebody was to blackmail her or do something to her in the future, now she has something. She has a bit of dirt in her closet, which is really good as well. I like that. Lex is really good at playing those games. He's given her something of great benefit to her, but it also has a big consequence if she does anything in retaliation to him or against him, which I really like. And I love that it was Lionel that sent her as well in the end. I like that little confirmation at the end because it was obviously going to be him. He is not happy with what Lex is doing at the moment, and he needs to find out what's going on, which I really enjoy. I just really enjoy this series. This cast at the moment, they're all brilliant. Every episode feels like an individual story at the minute, which I really like. They all feel quite unique in that way. I can't wait to see the final 3 episodes of the season and see how we end it this year. And then we will go into the next season and we will see what season 2 is all about. I'm really excited because we've got really far into it now. Like, it takes its time because obviously I have to do these reactions with, well, I don't have to, I want to do these reactions with it, but obviously when you do reaction videos, it amplifies the time of watching these things and talking about them massively. Like, I couldn't tell you how much longer it takes me to watch just one episode comparison to if I was just to sit down in my own time and watch an episode. It's almost double. It probably is double, maybe even a little bit longer. So it obviously means I don't get to watch them as frequently as I want, and in some ways that's a great benefit because it keeps me fresh to all of it. I come into it not remembering everything constantly, so I get a bit more surprises and stuff. But it's also a bit of a shame because obviously I want to be able to binge it, but at the same time I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see where it goes in the next episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, because obviously that is the main important. I want you, the most important part. I want you guys to be able to enjoy these reactions with me. I want you to be able to watch them with me, interact with me, and I really want to build a little community. I want to be able to talk about not just Smallville, obviously Smallville right now, because I'm loving Smallville, and I'm going to be doing it until we eventually finish the series. But at least that's my plan, my hope. But I want to do loads of other series as well. I want to build like a right little community where we can all discuss these things that we like, discuss the characters we like, the stories we don't like, what could have worked better, what works really well, everything. I just love discussing these things with you guys. It makes my day as much as I hope it makes yours. But enough of me rambling on. I think we've covered everything now. So this would be where we end it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support on all these videos. It does mean the world to me. And I just want to say thank you. I do really appreciate it. I know I say that a lot, but I'd like to reiterate myself because I think it's important for you guys to know that I really do appreciate all the support I get. It's the main reason I do it. So thank you for that, guys. And I will leave you on this question like I always do. Let me know your favourite episode of Smallville and the season it is in. Because I'm making a list, I write down all the episodes that you guys suggest are really good or are your favourites. I write it down along with your name, so when I get to that episode I will pay a lot more attention and I will be able to acknowledge it for you guys in better detail. We can talk about it in greater length, and hopefully I enjoy it just as much as you, which is the most important thing. And maybe that reaction's a little bit better for you as well, because it's a little bit more personalised in a way, I suppose, because I'm trying to cater to your favourite episode, which is something that is really interesting for me as well, to find out all the different episodes that you guys like, or if there's a lot of ones that have similarities. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. I'm sure you've heard enough now, guys, so I'll end it here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.